Doulas are a valuable resource to your birth team. Hey mamas, do you know what a doula is? And if you're lucky enough to have heard the term doula, do you know what a doula is not? Today's video is going to touch just on that. But before I begin, my name's Midwife Kira, and I believe that confidence in birth comes with being prepared. And as a midwife, I know exactly how to get you there. Consider subscribing to my channel and joining in the comments below on today's conversations about doulas. Doulas are really close to my heart, not only because before I became a midwife, I actually started in the birth world as a doula, but also at both of my births, one in a hospital and one at home with a midwife, I hired doulas for both of my births. And it's because I know how amazing doulas are and what a benefit they can be to your birth. So if you watched my previous video about 3 ways to reduce your risk of a C-section, you'll see that I listed doulas as the 3rd tip on how to reduce a C-section for your upcoming birth. So let's talk about what a doula is not, so I can tell you more about how a doula does benefit your birth experience. Number 1, a doula is not a healthcare provider. This means she does not listen to the baby's heartbeat, she does not perform vaginal exams, she does not make medical decisions on your behalf. Now, I know that there are doulas out there practicing outside of their scope who are practicing as unlicensed midwives, as a doula, but in general, the definition of a doula is that they are not healthcare providers. Number 2, a doula is not your husband or your birth partner. A doula is an additional and very skilled 3rd set of hands at your birth. So while your husband or your birth partner is working doing their role, a doula is serving in a very different role at your birth experience. And then number 3, with that said, a doula does not take the place of your husband. So it's a very common misconception that if your husband or your birth partner is coming to your birth, you don't need the skilled hands of a doula, and this is simply not true. Doulas make your husband look good. You should tell them. They're the ones that are telling your husband to put the cold rag on your neck, pat your face when you're sweating, or reminding you to drink something or switch positions. The doula's there whispering in his ear, helping him to do his job better for you. So after all of this talk, what is a doula? Well, a doula is a trained and skilled birth professional who provides informational, educational, and emotional support to you and your birth partner throughout those last miserable few weeks of pregnancy, the entire birth experience, and typically a couple of days postpartum. A doula's unique training gives her the skills and the ability to know how to make you comfortable during your labor and to get you educated so you can create your best birth plan for your upcoming labor. Doulas are a valuable resource to your birth team. Evidence confirms that doulas are a huge benefit to your birth by not only reducing your risk of a C-section, but they also increase your satisfaction with your birth experience. They help you get prepared and therefore give you more control in your birth experience. You're less likely to need a vacuum delivery or forceps delivery. You're less likely to need to be induced. You're more likely to breastfeed after your birth, and the benefits can go on and on. The fact is, doulas are a valuable resource to your birth team, and people need to be taking advantage of this for their best birth experiences. So the benefits of hiring a doula go on and on and on. And in the description below, I'm gonna go ahead and post a link to Doulas website, which is the educational resource and training and certification for doulas in North America. It doesn't even matter if you're planning a scheduled C-section all the way to a home birth with a midwife. The fact is that a doula is a great benefit to your birth team, and I strongly encourage you to consider adding them to your birth plan. If you want to learn a little bit more about other ways that doulas can benefit your birth, including reducing your risk of a C-section, I want you to watch this video here that I created for you guys, and I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.